Hey, stranger, come on over here. You look like you're new around these parts. Well, there's a bad bandit around the hills that's been taking all our awards, and we need you to go get him. First off is 2011's 2010 Game of the Year. He's got it locked up down in the prison.
StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty!
Oh, I thought you was someone else, stranger. You sure did a good job with that last one. Let's see how you can handle Best Missioner level. It's down there at the railroad tracks.
Saints Row the Third, http://deckers.die/.
You lost your mind?
Quit complaining to me.
Hey, nice job on that last one. Maybe you're not as much of a greenhorn as I thought. Now, the leader of the bandits, Archibald Zanzibar, he's down there at the saloon with the rest of the gang, and they've got something brewing. We'd better go and save the best new character before it's too late.
Portal 2 Weekly!
I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant.
I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical,
Whew! That was a close one. But it looks like you're not the only stranger in town. We've got Dave's Eastern Bloc Game of the Year, and we're gonna need his help if we're gonna beat old Archibald Zanzibar at the old silver mine. Original music. Woo! Thanks for finding my hat for me, kid. I couldn't have done it with. Oh! Oh, it got me. Oh, it got me good. I don't think I can. Ah! Oh! It's gonna be up to you to finish the job. Oh!
And those are our picks for day one of Giant Bomb's Game of the Year 2011 feature. I'm Ryan Davis, Patrick Klepek joining me on the couch, alongside Brad Shoemaker, Jeff Gerstmann, and the disembodied spirit here of Vinny Caravella. Vinny, how you doing?
What up?
So we made our choices. Now it's our turn to take a look at some of your choices. We had the community at Giant Bomb vote on their picks for what they thought we would choose as our top games of 2011. Unsurprisingly for myself, the user base chose Saints Row the Third, a game I have talked a little bit about.
That's a video game.
It is. You couldn't be more right, Patrick Klepek. Let's jump into it and show you just how much of a video game Saints Row the Third is. Okay, so we're here in kind of midway through the game. I'm in one of my cribs. I'm a pretty lady.
You are a pretty lady.
A little too pretty.
You're a lady.
What?
A little too pretty.
I like the purple hair. I keep with the purple motif. I don't know about you guys.
That's the Saints colors.
yeah. I did the same.
All my cars.
They represent, so...
Although I played a very different character from this.
What was your character like?
A dude.
Oh, okay.
Pretty different, right?
Well, you know what? I was a dude for a while, and then I was a lady again for a while, and then I was a dude again for a while, and now I'm a lady.
What prompted the changes?
You know...
That's how things happen in Saints Row, is... Just kind of wanted to.
I'm going to go do this, I guess.
Did anybody play the zombie?
No.
No, I did not. All right, so that's kind of just a random mission here. So, you know, if you haven't seen it before, Saints Row the Third, open world, modern, criminal action game.
Criminal, freestyle crime simulator.
Epic. Except that it is absolutely insane.
Oh, you didn't steal a lot of cars.
Yeah,
you don't have a lot of cars.
Well, this is, again, Yeah, I never stole a ton of cars.
Man.
These are just the ones that were unlocked
This is
for
some
me.
of the best music in the game right here.
This is
Hold on. I've heard this music a lot. I still think I like the main menu music better.
I think this is the best.
And this is on the 360, we should say.
Yeah, playing this on the 360, which arguably has the worst frame rate and
Yeah.
That's pretty
the
gnarly.
worst kind of pop-in and texture issues. This is the only version that I really played any extent of, and I still just love it to pieces. So,
Yeah, not unplayable.
not at all.
Yeah, PS3 still has some frame rate issues here and there, but I'd say it is a smoother experience. And then PC, obviously,
This is a great PC version.
is the one. If you got one of those,
If you've got a PC that can handle it,
that's the one.
faux show.
Do the characters acknowledge that you gave a sex change? Like, is that nodded to at all, or is that just, that's a thing?
I think that's just mostly just a...
Yeah, that's... You can just kind of go back to the character creator at any point and totally rebuild your dude.
I don't know what happened with that car, but it exploded and flew off me, and now it's over here. I was a motorcycle.
Well,
It's seen better days.
Oh, that poor guy.
Let's look at our missions here.
Oh, that's convenient.
So we are at a point here right before pretty much the best mission in the whole game. So let's show you a little piece of that if we can. All right.
I love that you can power slide without any acceleration, basically. Like, the moment your car moves, you
Yeah,
can
you
do
just
a
like
complete spin.
hit the brake button and just start going crazy.
Power sliding is really fun in this game.
It is. It takes a little getting used to. It's the mechanics are a little unique. And it does stuff that's smart about kind of guiding you along. You've got the GPS stuff on the mini map, but you see stuff in the world as well. Mechanically, it's a decently made open world action game with some decent side missions and stuff. But really, it's the crazy ass writing and the
situations they put you into.
Yeah, the mission
really
designs
set it apart.
Are so nutty. I'm just going to drive on the wrong side of the street.
I think
I get a little juice for this.
Pretty sure I drove on the other side of the road at 80% of the game.
Yeah.
Because it was just fun to watch the meter go up.
You're like, yep, I'm getting something for that. I don't even remember what I get for that.
Respect.
Yeah.
Right. I was never short on respect in this game, so I never.
Well, it's one of those things that's you get some of the stuff sooner. The quicker you level up, the ability to buy things like submachine guns that never need reloading.
It's something that I think really separates, aside from the scenarios themselves, that really separates Saints Row the Third from the previous Saints Row games. Is that stuff was meted out a lot more slowly before.
Right.
They made you work for it a lot harder. This game. Like, in the opening mission, this game basically gives you the stuff that most games would wait until the very end to give you.
Right.
They're like, no, we'll give you that, and we'll keep it coming.
It goes weirder from there.
I'm not sure with where I'm at how much weird stuff I have, but once I get out of this car and get to where we need to go to.
VTOL hover bike.
Yeah.
It's not enough to give you, like, an actual jet. Like, let's give you...
Which they do give you that also.
Yeah, but now let's also give you this bike version of it.
That's my favorite vehicle in the game.
I wish I'd gotten that earlier, because, that thing was great.
I just like the regular VTOL. Once I got that, I'm like, every other vehicle doesn't matter.
It's got such great sounds, too.
Oh, God, the
transforming noises
sounds are amazing.
Great.
But yeah, most of the rest of the time, I just drove kind of crappy little shit boxes like this one.
Oh man, I jacked and banked every super fast sports car I could find.
Same here.
I got the Tentris, I got the Vortex, I got the Raycaster, I got the.
I was typically a Raycaster man.
The Attrazione or whatever, like the Lamborghini equivalent, which was probably the best.
So there is the Penetrator, which
beat your car.
See if you can blow up the car with that.
Just the reckless abandon with which that thing gets thrown.
Yeah.
She's putting all of her weight behind that. It's like, fuck this car. Oh, piece of shit. God damn it.
She's not quite literally fucking that car.
Oh, my car.
It blew up. No biggie.
That was really good.
Kinsey's, apparently I have finished this mission before.
The Cyber Buster.
Well, how is this possible?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I never used that thing outside of the mission. What was I thinking?
Oh, it's so much fun outside the mission because it has a nice area of effect.
Yeah, the gills splash on it. I'm not sure
where this is in the mission.
What's going on that I have that? But here I am.
I wonder if your character level. I don't know.
So in this world, we're in this city where there are these crazy gangs. One of them is a hacker gang.
Yeah,
And they have
internet hacker game.
The Deckers, and they have this thing called the Usenet,
The Decker Usenet,
where they live. I'm not entirely clear on it. It's where their stuff is.
Yeah.
And so you have to get you have to steal a virtual reality chair.
This game's of course. This game's use of the word Usenet bothers me because it is so wrong.
But they don't even use it consistently within
don't.
their
They
own.
don't.
They're just like, whatever.
That was probably on purpose.
So, yeah, exit the real world, as it were, and welcome to the world of the Deckers,
You are a toilet.
where I have become a toilet.
And you have a melee attack. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's so weird that you're a chick. It's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
weirding me out.
this is weirding me out.
Yeah.
Really? I love it. It's one of those things where I can't imagine any other way. And I've been now upgraded to sex doll.
At least this part makes more sense when you're playing as a chick. Because you turn into a sex doll when you're a dude, too.
More sense is not really what I was asking for out of this game.
Sure. More sensual.
Now you're talking. I'm curious if all the lines are the same between all the different voices.
They're not exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can confirm for you that
there are some jokes that are totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the dialogue around them is the same in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
even some of that changes too.
Yeah, I've heard different line readings. I've heard like completely different responses. They mix it up some, and that's kind of like one of the crazy things is that there are six different voices that you can choose from. Seven.
I really should check
for the entire damn game.
I want to know how that zombie stuff works.
I hear the Sublime moment is supposed to be real weird.
I just wonder how it plays over the course of an entire game. Like,
Right.
That must cease being funny after an hour. But maybe not.
You'd think. It's kind of what you'd think about the whole game.
Yeah, that's...
You'd think, this joke will wear thin eventually.
Like this game opened with, playing it and not knowing kind of where the rest of the game was going. The way it opens with a Star Wars crawl with, like,
2001
music over it.
Oh,
you're just
shit.
like, what? Could they just not get the music they wanted?
No, see, that was the moment that I was sold. When that happened, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is magic then. But it keeps that up. It maintains that level of ridiculousness, if not higher.
I can't even imagine what it was like playing this, not knowing anything about it. Like
it's pretty awesome.
I had kind of heard about most
and
of the
having
big stuff
forgotten
by the time I
about
got to it.
Yeah, like having forgotten about like some of the people who were in the game as voices and stuff.
Yeah,
like that led to magical reveals later on. I'm just like, oh my, holy Jesus, God damn it, this game.
I mean, and that makes how they approach the sequel really interesting to me because sort of the cat is out of the bag now. They've set a really high bar for themselves, and there's going to be a lot more scrutiny on, or at least it's to be paid attention to a lot more. Given I think a lot of people were looking at Saints Row the Third, thinking, I don't need to pay attention to this game.
Right.
I didn't like the first two, so there's no reason for me.
I did, and I was like totally prepared to write this one off. So I was really, really impressed.
So it's really, because this game, as crazy it is ultimately, like we've talked about, a game of restraint, which is why the jokes work.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases. But for a sequel where I have to imagine the temptation is going to be...
Let's just blow it out.
Yeah. Which could be fine. That could be fine, too. It just seems like they walk a real fine line with this game.
They really do. Humor in games is always such a difficult thing to do. This year, I feel like some games got it right in some really great ways.
What else stands out to you?
Gunstringer, You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah,
those are both.
Yeah.
There are some excellent,
incredibly funny
there's
games.
some terrific material in You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
Just some of the stuff that plays over the credits.
Right. Portal 2's got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, Portal 2 is
terrific.
Incredibly
Run
funny.
towards the star. You don't have to kill all these guys.
No, I've lost my track here. There we go.
But I think what's especially brilliant about Saints Row is that it's one thing to have funny writing that can apply to almost any medium.
Now you have to kill
It's when you have like funny gameplay mechanics too that like are part of the actual. Oh god!
Such as a text adventure built into your mission.
So at this point,
Look
in
at
the
that
mission,
great transition that I just made.
Segway. You wake and find yourself a cold flagstone. All right, so
I'm going to say
Take a
open the
nap.
door.
You should make sure you.
take a nap.
You're really bad at this.
I'm just taking what? Okay, fine. I died. That's right. Doors. All right. Let's search for secret doors.
Run back to get the other torch.
Yeah. Oh, fall and break your neck. Dragons and Tears, Part 1 of Spiraling Darkness Trilogy. It's good stuff. All right, so take torch. Let's keep walking. So you're praying 31 gods of TS that your torch won't go out. Fortunately, it doesn't. Ahead of you, darkness gives way to light as a dull indigo glow illuminates the corridor up ahead. You hear the sound of a large rock grinding against stone. What do you do?
Cast a spell.
Yeah, obviously.
Cast a spell.
Oh.
You do not know magic.
Why is it an option?
I guess I'll draw a sword.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curse you, loose flagstones.
I like that they wrote gags for every failure state in the text adventure too,
And they all-
the character just pipes up and says something specific to that situation.
Which is definitely another part of the
Pet the
different
unicorn.
dialogue.
Kill it. Pet the
Kill it.
unicorn.
Kill it.
so as you walk towards the indigo glow, the
Pet the
corridor
unicorn.
gives way to a large cavern.
Pet it.
The source of light
Seems
becomes
nice.
apparent.
Don't trust
The room is
that
lit by a
unicorn.
massive
Seems
luminescent
very
lake.
nice.
Lapping at the lake is a unicorn. What do you do?
Yeah.
Pet the unicorn. Oh, fall and break your neck.
Ha ha.
All right, so we'll take a torch, keep walking,
Kill the
kill
unicorn.
the unicorn.
You win.
I win. I can play it again.
Yeah, my guy's dialogue or monologue was completely different.
Yeah.
I am once again a toilet.
But you have the gun this time.
Yep. And eventually,
By eventually, you mean when you finish this mission, you toilet in the real world.
is that the end of this mission?
No, that's the end of the game.
That's the end of the
That's
game.
the end of the game? Oh, I thought it was- I thought it was the end of the mission.
No, you get the
Oh.
blaster at the end of the mission.
The
Oh,
blaster
okay,
and the
that's right.
tank, and then
The
the end of the
tank,
game
yeah,
unlocks
yeah,
the model.
yeah. But yeah, once you finish the game, you can run around the real world as a toilet. Because fuck it.
Why not?
All right, shoot these dudes. See if we can make some progress here. All right, is there other stuff in Saints Row the Third you think I should show off here?
I feel like we've spent a lot of time talking about Saints Row. I'm happy to show this part because it looks pretty different from what you might expect this game to be, and there's even some stuff later on in this mission specifically that is pretty crazy.
You're not wrong about that. Let's see if we can get there.
Run, toilet!
I am no longer a toilet. Right now I have to kill the Deckers.
This is a really great gag that I don't know if it plays unless you're actually playing the game, but it makes it feel like you are on a laggy connection and all the characters and shit jump around. Your aim kind of skips a little bit.
Just like such an unnecessary touch that just completely makes it.
Yeah.
I bet it's really hard to fake.
Yeah, I wondered that too. Like, it take a lot of time to get the feel of it just right. It's like we wanted to feel like a ping of about 800.
It's pretty bad. This is pretty laggy.
Yeah,
and like real lag, it's kind of infuriating.
Yep.
Like, God damn it! No,
shoot that.
I'm just trying to. He's right there. Ah!
Guys, I'd say this is more packet loss than latency.
Yeah, I got you're technically correct.
Oh, I'm not doing well here.
I died a couple times in this mission. First time through.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I think Kensington might have been my favorite character.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
You can also get this tank in the real world.
That does happen at the end of the mission. So, you know, here's a little sequence where it's like fucking combat for the 2600, kind of.
I think you even get
it's enough like combat from the 2600.
Close enough. The tank does not spin.
I do wish it like flew backwards and spun.
Does it not spin? I thought it did spin when you hit it.
I mean, he's shooting it right now.
No, when you kill it.
When you finally kill it? Oh, maybe it does. But
maybe.
Get back here.
Oh, no, it just explodes.
Just explodes.
In my mind.
I've got
a copy of Combat at my desk if you want to.
The way all of the edges have that fuzzy effect that, it just looks great.
Should we pop out and see maybe jump into the VTOL or something?
Yeah, hover bike.
We want to preserve the end of this, the amazing end of this mission for people who haven't played it yet.
You know what? It's not a bad idea, Brad. It gets crazier from there.
Yes, there is more to that mission than we show.
So, I'll have to go back to my crib.
I do wish there was some kind of crib warp.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because this crib does not have a heliport.
This one doesn't have a heliport, but also sometimes you're just out in the world and you want your crib.
Well, you eventually, you get the ability to call people and have them bring you just about anything.
Yeah, can you just call in the air vehicle?
No, I don't have that.
Wait, can you get that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can just call in VTOL drops.
I was able to call in cars, but not...
Yeah, there's a helicopter guy, a tank guy.
Just your garage.
Yeah.
Anything from your garage.
Yeah.
So, let's see what else. There's an upgrade system, which is crazy, which, starts off with things like dual wields and, health upgrades, some good damage upgrades, and these are actually damage taken. So, right now I've, got like damage level 2 on explosives, so I take less damage from these things. And then, combat ammo stuff. But you can upgrade these things. You can get to the point where nothing ever hurts you. Your guns never run out of bullets, and you never have to reload them. And it just goes crazy. And it's weird that it's completely unbalanced and still totally fun.
Right.
Like they managed to keep that still active. And you can have followers, just dudes that'll, other gang members that'll roll around with you.
I never did any of this.
Yeah, I never really did either.
Yeah, never needed to.
Like I kept buying it because I was like, I guess I can buy this upgrade. But
I just liked the extra. I never needed it, but I just liked the extra chaos. Like that's why I sunk any money into that.
Well, the weird part to me was that the ability was to recruit guys that are nearby, but I never really had guys show up.
Yeah.
When you start taking over the neighborhoods, that
really dictates a lot of what you got going there. Okay. So, at the top of my head, I don't know where the hell.
I think they're all on that far island.
Yeah,
to the right.
Yeah, you're not super close.
I'm not super close. You're right.
Well, guess what? There are VTOL vehicles in this game, and they are great.
My meth lab. No, wait, not my meth lab.
Those are
property. Yeah.
Just hit the down key to get to cribs. Keep hitting it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah.
I never filtered.
Yeah,
that would have been helpful.
That's Zemo's pad.
No, they're not going to.
That's the middle. It's the middle island.
It's the one to the south of the, it's that one right there.
That one, right.
How fast can you get there?
I thought the Adult Swim radio station was really funny.
Yeah, that's the one I pretty much added on most of the time until I started looping.
Yeah. I get to listen to him talking about the guy carving runic symbols into his flesh with a knife that looks like the knife from Cobra. Just about any time you want. So,
well, if I don't make it here, guys, Saints Row the Third's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
And ridiculous. And
punch it, you'll make it.
All right, I'll try because the VTOL is just super fun to fly around in. That's kind of the thing. It's like all these fundamentals that you expect from an open world game just feel good. Shooting feels good.
Yeah, you start to upgrade the weapons to a point where they'd pass through armor or just make guys ragdoll in weird ways. And
And it just makes you super curious because I feel like this is the first time the Saints Row franchise has made enough of an impact on sort of like the conversation that you have to imagine Rockstar is paying a little more attention than they have in the past to what they're doing.
I wonder.
I mean, Rockstar's gone in such a different direction, been so serious.
Yeah.
At least in their like primary like storytelling. But this is the first time where you can, it's not like Saints Row is edging onto GTA's territory in terms of like popular impact.
But it's a non-Rockstar produced open world game.
It's worth paying attention to.
Yeah, which those are pretty rare.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Cop surfing.
That's what happens in Saints Row the Third.
Right, there you are.
Yeah,
that is how Steelport do.
Roll in.
Clip through my car.
Yeah. Get you in and out of there fast. Just throw grenades. Jump and throw grenades at your door.
Trying to remember what the do everything buck wild button was.
Or it's the left bumper.
Yeah, it's left bumper.
Yeah.
To the crib.
I think you can just access crib here and do it.
Yep. Play that music.
Look at that thing. It's like a transformer.
Let's see here.
A button.
So, it's a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, but then I can press the B button. Woo! I've got a laser.
Yep.
Because...
Pretty good laser.
And just look at these buildings. Look at downtown Steelport.
I love the Blade Runner gigantic building tall screen.
It's so crazy.
And also the fact that your gang is on half of them.
Yeah. I'm going to fly sideways for a little bit.
Hit that boost.
Oh. Just keep shooting stuff there. Missiles also.
Really good for taking out gang operations on the ground.
Oh, God, I bet.
Oh yeah, this is once you have this.
Then the gang things become trivial.
Mitigated.
And yeah, just this weird world where there's the Saints Row energy drink. Your gang's branded energy drink is being advertised on the sides of buildings.
I think you should fly up really high and then jump out of this thing.
I agree.
Okay, we'll finish it up. Also, your gang has basically a company store, Saints World, that there are
Planet
Saints. That there are multiple locations of. You can go buy Saints Row branded gear.
I feel like you should get money back when you do that.
A lot of good clothing in this. A lot of good outfitting options.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's
great character creator overall.
Yeah, really good stuff.
You can lose some time in it for sure.
Absurdly detailed.
And they let you share those characters with other players online and stuff, which I thought was pretty neat.
I'm not feeling so good.
I think that might be as high up as I can go.
All right, well, hit it.
Shoot, guns blazing.
Throw some grenades. Throw some grenades.
Can you? No.
Oh.
Something for the sequel.
Yeah.
There it is, gentlemen. The city is yours.
You got this. You got this.
Don't hit that parachute.
You got this.
Don't hit that parachute.
Oh, God, I can't watch this.
You got this.
I can't watch this.
Yahtzee! Saints Row the Third. Enjoy.
Died like she lived.
So much stupid fun. Goddamn.